Welcome back, everybody. Welcome if you're new. Today we're in the 358 modifieds here at the brand new Lucas Oil Speedway. It's an interesting track because the outside walls are a little bit further away from where the driving line is. At the very top by the walls are flat, so you can't really do some wall riding here, which is nice. But it'll be interesting to see how it all races and everything. I've done some practice laps here in like a super. I was gonna do a race with Gavin, but then something happened to where it like the whole thing shut down on me. I don't know what the fuck happened, but we're gonna try it here in the week 13 series in the 358s. I think it's called the Muddy Mess or something like that. But I wanted to get a race out on the brand new track for you guys, and it's very interesting to say the least, because in these slower cars this bottom is very quick right now, but in the supers you might be able to get the middle to work, but the top is very fast. So it's an interesting track dynamic, and I think you can get some decent racing altogether. 675 on the second lap, not bad. I've ran a low 5 when the track gets a little bit more worn in, which is fun, but I'll drive around here a little bit, show you guys what I mean by like the flat up top. You can see that there's still some banking right here, and then as soon as you get over it, it's a lot more noticeable in 1 and 2. It's just really flat at the very top, but 3 and 4 is a little bit weird. 1 and 2 is a lot different. You could really feel the flat right there compared to where you're going to be running at. Like, you can feel the difference a whole lot. 3 and 4 is a little different. It's a little bit higher up there. But you could run around here, your right rear could fall off, and you kind of just are sliding in this flat area, and it's just a lot slower altogether. So it's an interesting track. We'll see how much people get up to the top in these cars with being a slower vehicle and everything. I don't think they'll get up there very much. It's a 30 lap race. I don't think cautions are going to be on, so that could be a little bit crazy, but it looks like currently we're starting 5th. We still have a few people left to qualify, so I'll bring it back and get ready to start the race. All right, we are staying in 5th for the start of this race. Hopefully we can actually get like a clean 30 lap race here on week 13. That'd be fun. Hopefully nothing too crazy goes on. I doubt there's going to be cautions, like I was saying, since it's a week 13 race. So we'll see how this goes all together. Looks like we're getting ready to go, but should be fun.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Track seems like you can get some multiple lanes running in like a quicker car. These cars, not sure. I feel like it's gonna be tough to pass in. These cars are always pretty tough to pass in, like the slower vehicles. The slower vehicles usually are pretty tough to pass in. But
you're driving.
Okay, that's just annoying at this point. It was funny once, but I thought when I was seeing videos of this track, like the outside of the car version, okay, the pole just ran over a whole tire. That might have actually hurt his steering, because those things are pretty tall.
Guys, we've had a great weekend so far.
But I thought it was gonna be more. I thought it was gonna be like a Charlotte or something like that, because I've never seen this track in real life or on like any races and stuff. Don't know. I didn't know what to expect from it. Wow, that pace truck goes off in turn 2, so there's a long way to go till we actually take the green. The leader can go literally whenever off of turn 2, which is crazy. That could make for some black flags for sure. Leader went like started and stopped. That was kind of weird. And they're already wrecking. Cool. He sent that red car completely off the track, which I don't know how. He did not hit him that hard. Luckily, I don't think it hurt our steering at all. It doesn't feel like it, at least. We fell back to 6. That's all right. We'll see if we could try to work our way back through the field some. Try to run a slightly higher line to see if I can get any momentum off these corners. These corners are a lot tighter than they really look. Like when I was watching like the iRacing video where they were driving cars on here, like they looked a lot wider, like a Charlotte or something. That's what I was expecting, but these corners are a lot tighter than you expect. Trying to run this outside lane where the actual grip's at. Somewhat catching the 87, but he's doing pretty well through 1 and 2 there. I haven't ran these modifieds in a long time, like these 358s. Have not ran them in a minute. It's been a while. Did not want to run into the 87 there if I got it rotated, so I had to just kind of straight line it into the corner. And they changed the text up there of like people joining and stuff to like orange, which is fine, I guess. Don't know why they changed it from like yellow to an orange, but they kept the like car contact and everything that color. Or like the lighter orange, I should say, like the race control. That was the normal coloring of it. So I don't know why they changed like the people's names joining and leaving and stuff to like a darker orange. I don't know. It just appeals to them more, I guess. I don't know, like the eyes. 87 is quite quick. The leaders get together some. They're going to be 3 wide for the lead. Okay, never mind. They're 2 wide now. And the 10 car just completely brake checked on the backstretch. And we got hit by the 3 going up the track. That's unfortunate. Because I was just going to take the outside from the 3 getting brake checked by the 10. I don't understand why he got brake checked. That made no sense. Like the 10 was in the lead, got clipped by the guy currently in the lead, I believe, and then just completely started braking or just letting off the throttle on the backstretch. Trying to cause something, I think. I don't know. But it seems like a lot of people are starting to move further and further up the track currently.
15.601.
But yeah, nothing here counts for iRating or safety or anything. So, really, you could run this, get a decent feel for the track in these cars if you'd like, and nothing really counts.
15.71.
Still trying to have like a clean race and stuff, not just bulldoze through people or anything like that. We just kind of got screwed from getting pushed to the outside, and you saw how slow we got on the very outside in 3 and 4 when we got pushed out there. That plus trying to get back on track, which is getting so sideways because there's no grip out there. We're all starting to venture further and further up where this grip is up here. Trying to keep up the momentum.
Inside clear. 15.6.
Got by the 18 fairly easy, who was running the bottom. Which I think he might have clipped one of those tires, one of the corners as well. I thought he did. So we got back up to 7th. Not terrible. I feel like I should be up with that pack up there, like with the 10 and the blue car. I don't know what number the blue car is. The 3's falling off some. Number 1 in front of us is starting to pick up a decent amount of speed.
15.679.
I'm just trying to get acclimated to this track. And this isn't the best car for me to do that in because I'm not great in these cars either. So also trying to get acclimated with this car again after not running it for months. Because they drive so different from like late models and sprint cars and stuff. Like they're their own beast. Which they're not really a beast because these are pretty slow handling cars. But like the UMPs and big blocks are definitely the beast themselves. Because they have their own handling and everything like that. Very tough to do. Like if big blocks had a fixed setup next season, tempted on running that. I wish everything had a fixed and an open. I've said this forever. I wish everything had a fixed and an open. I would love running the pro late models. Those used to be my favorite cars to run when I used to like stream this and have more time to practice and kind of work on a setup. I used to run those pro late models all the time. They were so fun. Even though I'm terrible at making a setup, we're just going to split the gap. One car's going to be sliding back up. Go right back by him. Nice. We went from, what, 7th to 4th there in one lap? Oh, 5th. Okay. I thought it was going to be 4th because 2 guys on the backstretch. I guess one of them might have been a lap car, and I didn't know. I think the guy that smacked the wall in front of the 3 might have been a lap car, and I didn't know it. One car is going in, throwing a slider. We should be able to cross him back over pretty easily. And with the speed, get right back up in front of him. Because we had a good amount of speed difference there. Same thing here. I had a bad crossover though. Try to throw a slider up the track. Try not to get in the flat area up top.
Tire.
Okay, I wanted to unmute to see what the hell they were talking about, but I didn't know if anybody was talking about anything important. Probably not. That's going to be a thing at this track. Throwing a slider, you're going to have to not just full bore it and go over the edge, because you don't have the wall to save you. But that was a good little battle with the one car there. Because if you get up to the flat part, you're going to be real screwed throwing a slider. But we did get all the way up here. I'm kind of shocked. I thought we were going to be sticking pretty low, but this track got a lot more worn in than I expected, which is nice. Love to see it. But like most tracks, it's going to get slick and run up top, but this track is a little different. It's a little like Lernerville, but you have a little bit more leeway getting over the edge. So like if you're trying to learn Lernerville, I wouldn't say like this is a track to learn Lernerville, but it's a track to learn where your edges are. They don't have as harsh of a penalty for getting over the edge. Because Lernerville, you get over the edge, you're like getting sent off to the space realm. One car had a pretty good line there. That seems to be working for him. Like going down low, having a late slider line. And 3 and 4 worked for him, let's say. Let's see if we can kind of do that line. Those two are getting together up there, the 87 and the 10. But fun track overall. I can't wait to race it in some other cars. This one car is pretty quick right in front of us. He was catching them.
Fun stuff, 87.
Yeah, that was a fun race. Oh, and he took a little bounce. And if you need to know where pit lane entrance is, it's right in turn 2. And then you come off on the other side of turn 2, basically. Like, this is the whole pit lane. It's a little loop. You have a little scale there, that, and then the exit's right there, straight in front of us. So that's all it is, a little loop through turn 2, pretty much. But overall, pretty fun race. Go back to the beginning, see all the incidents that did happen through this race. Because there was a few. Turn 1, 98 sent the 114 flipping, and then people ran into me from running into the 98. Because 98 sent it in down low, and I don't know how he went flipping. That absolutely sucks. Sucks for the 31 too, who just ran into us, had nowhere to go. Absolutely sucks, especially the 114. He was pretty quick, qualified towards the front. He got the wall there, and then got clipped by the 10. So maybe that's why, if the 62 gets back to him here, does he like kind of boot him out of the way some? Is that what happened? We'll have to monitor back on that once it happens. The one car got into the 77, just kind of spun him around, just got into his left rear, got him sideways, and just kept on going. 31 flying up through there. Let me get to far chasing so I can kind of see more what's happening. Because I don't know if he came down or the 77 came up. Kind of, in a way, both. Because he was trying to stay off the 17, but his car is still pretty sideways coming off the corner here. And the 77 just trying to get back up. I don't know if he even saw him or not, to be fair. Who knows? 10 car going down low. Terrible slider. Not even close to not even remotely close to being clear. And that's what happened to us, because the 10 car just completely let off the gas here. Or brake. I don't know why he did the brake there. And then we kind of get shunted out. Where was that at? Because how long ago was that compared to this? It was probably a couple laps. Because when the 10 threw a terrible slider there, got hit out of the way for it, pretty much. For some reason, he just decided to brake. I go on the outside of the 3, and then it barely clips us and, like, sends us going up the track. Luckily, it didn't destroy our steering, because it looked really weird there on the replay when we got bumped. So that's nice at least. 87 gets in the wall, climbs it a little bit, gets on the flat on the outside. He's trying to keep it rolling. Hits the tires though, coming off of turn 2, flips himself. That's going to be dangerous. People trying to keep it going up top and then hits those tires. 2 car way overdrives it, gets in the wall. 114 overdrove it too, was going to push him out there anyways. And then all this was going on in front of us. He was a lapped car, and that's what happened. He was trying to miss. He was going with the 87, tried to miss him, straight lined it, never got the car turning again. Hit the backstretch wall, 3 car, nowhere to go. The other guy that was right in front of us, the 1 car, went into the inside too. That was just all crazy. They get together. This is what happens on week 13 races though. These kind of things. 3 was kind of a little sideways, but the 17 was coming up. 3 car got flipped. The 1 car was flying here at the end. Oh, this was the very end where he just hits himself into the tires. But fun race overall. Like the track so far. I want to try it in a bunch of other cars. So let me know what you guys think about the track if you have tried it. If not, I would think it's a pretty good one to get, because you can't just sit there and wall right at the top. Seems like it gets moved up and up through the race. And I'm interested to try it in some faster vehicles like the Supers, which I know we were running the top, but the bottom was already pretty slicked off to start with. But like the street stocks, because that'll be a thing I run again. The sprint cars, interested to see how that's going to go, especially in a tour race here. That would be absolutely nuts. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the race and the new track. And let me know what you guys think about it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.